Howdy guys, what is up my bros and hoes? So today's video we are heading to NPS to grab a few ingredients for what I like to do before every flight. I like to make myself a little sandwich. I'm not gonna be Alright, so in the video I was kind of in the editing phase and I noticed, guys, I didn't do an adequate job of explaining what kind of store this is. It's basically a discount warehouse where you save a whole lot of money on some product that might be going bad soon, or just got the shipment refused. So let's go have a ball. So guys, while I'm here, I'm on business. I've considered making a vlog here before, and I'm still considering doing it in the future, but for today we are specifically just getting what I would need for my travels. But today we are specifically just getting the things that I need for the food that I'm going to be eating instead of the airport food, because I'm not trying to pay $8 and upwards just for a little snack. So I'm not going to be grabbing this one today, but we got some kettle cooked potato chips. Those are 99 cents, so make sure to check those out. Like guys, all of the snacks that I'm showing you, except for the corn nuts, of course, like the ones that I'm showing you right now that I'm not getting, these are 100% Johan approved, so make sure to give them a shot. We got the plantain chips, we got the cassava chips. If you're not familiar, those are just some vegetables that aren't very common in America, but that's all 99 cents. So if you got like a barbecue or something like that, let's compare. This is the size of my hand. That's the bag, right? That is, some might consider that family size. Some might consider me a bit of a family myself. So far the cart is looking at about $3.45, if I counted correctly, $3.45. So let's see how far we get. There do be some specialty crackers and stuff like that is a little bit cheaper than usual. Like this Fiesta salsa is gonna be like $1.50 per box, because they always say like per two, but they're gonna honor the price if you even just get one. That's how awesome they are. So I don't exactly know what's gonna end up in the final edit, but here I am at Winco Foods. Make sure to stop by here if you're in Utah for the cheapest groceries. Grabbing me a bagel, freak yeah, or maybe 5. And just to test a few things, some of that teriyaki beef, know what I'm saying? One doubloon. I haven't been to the gym in a week, so now I'm making up for it. Straight to the bathroom. Alright guys, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm gonna try to get close to the mic because I don't know exactly how this is in public spaces and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try to put together my sandwiches together and show you guys what I'm doing, because I found this little space. If you watch my if you watched my airport sleeping video, you'll see exactly what I think about this spot. I'm not gonna say anything more about that, but let's get into how I'm gonna make my sandwich. All right, so for starters, before it starts to go bad, we got some of that Oscar Mayer ham. I'm probably only gonna do about 2 sandwiches with this. I've got 3 bits of bagels so that I can make, sorry, I have 5 bagels, so we'll probably do like 2 or 3 with this so I can eat them soon and quickly and be fed. I already had some sushi, as you guys saw in the video, so I'm kind of fed already. Like the rice part was really good. We'll see if that makes me sick or not. I'm already starting to get a little bit of mucus. But yeah, so let's get into that sandwich. Yeah, so we got that meat, right? All right, and then I still have that plastic knife from before. However long that took. It's not the cleanest cut, but it's about in half, so I can throw some stuff in there. All right, so of course we got some of that ham and then some of that cheese I showed you guys earlier. I don't like to grab some cheese slices before because that takes more time, but we're gonna make 2 of these, okay? All right guys, I think it's showing right there from your side, but we got 2, so make sure to enjoy one. Bon appetit. In the past, what I've done is kind of pre-made these before I get on a flight, shove them all in the bag, but I don't know how to get mayo through TSA, guys, so that's the part I'm still figuring out, because I'd like to have mayo on my sandwich, but right now we're just going with the cheese and the ham, so enjoy. Alrighty, we got a new battery working. So to continue with this vlog, there was a bit of a mishap and I can't just go back and fix it. I had some pasta that I wanted to make and I have some seasoning in my bag that I'm going to use for something, possibly in a future vlog. But I can't use it for the noodles because the ham for the sandwiches, it like was leaking water and that water caused the box to kind of explode. I had a box of pasta and now there's no box of pasta. I had to throw it away. It's kind of sad. I have other things to eat, so no worries. Alrighty, so I was able to find my spot. A place that not a lot of people are going to be looking, especially if I use this seat to kind of put it, you know, if there's any prying eyes, I won't get in trouble. Now all I got to do is grab some water. So as you can see, the only people who kind of around here, passers-by and stuff like that, there's no flights or anything like that. Nobody of authority that might cause any trouble. Now this I wouldn't recommend per se to every traveler, but if you're just carrying your water for a short distance and you don't plan on, you know, just letting it sit somewhere, I think it should be fine. I'm gonna speak kind of low so that I don't really draw that much attention to myself. Pretty smart to do. Now I'm just gonna wait for it to steam a little bit. So this was a promotional item. I didn't grab it the day that we went to NPS, but this is something that I got there from a previous trip. So I'm gonna be having this now because it's already getting beat to a pulp. See, look guys, that's 109. I got this for $1. All right, so this is our magical disc. I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute. I think I've made the executive decision that since there's so much water and there's just no way I can kind of like discreetly go pour it out somewhere, what I'm going to do is just kind of use that for another pack of noodles that I have, and hopefully that'll use up all the water. Because yeah, for this video, this is going to be the next thing that we're cooking, so that's just, you know, down the line. Might as well use the same water, and it's going to be okay if I have the same spices and stuff. Now normally I like to put an egg, mix it in there, and then put some sugar and a slice of cheddar cheese because that's how it's normally done in bars in Korea, but I didn't bring those, so we're going without it. Now for me this is especially emotional because this might be the last time I'm cooking with this thing, and I've had so much fun just cooking wherever. It's a nice little thing that you can just bring anywhere and make anything. But the truth is that I don't have the kind of money to pay for an extra bag, and then if I have my bag checked, it's going to be sent to the kind of conveyor belt in Korea. So I might not be able to bring this pot with me to Korea on my next flight, which is my kind of worry here. On Korean Air, they seem to be very strict with weight, and so if they basically tell me like, hey man, you really gotta like lower the weight in your bag, otherwise you gotta check that luggage, then I'm probably gonna either throw this away or give it away to somebody. So this might be my last time with it. All right, so you guys remember earlier in the video, corn nuts, loaded taco flavor. My dad said that they're gonna be fantastic. So while I let the noodle boil and kind of get ready to eat, I'm just gonna let you guys know this it's not horrible, it's not great, but for like a 79-cent snack, I'll totally get this again. I don't think I want to give it like a 1 to 10 rating or anything like that, but it's all right, man. For 79 cents, yeah, go grab some. It'll kind of hold you over. It's one of those little snacks. And if you like boil it, then that's like a corn snack. You know, you get something a little bit more substantial, I think. I don't know. You get some water in your system. Now, last time I did a vlog like this, I was at the Denver airport, and I made some mashed potatoes just out of some potato chips, because that's how that works. You can just like smash up some mashed potato chips, boil it, kind of like make sure the water kind of like goes down the water level so it's not too like watery, and then you can have you some mashed potatoes, man. It's all right. I'm not gonna lie, that stuff was pretty good. I am still so shocked nobody's stopping me from doing this. But we got the final pièce de résistance. It's called the house sauce, whatever the heck that means. And I don't know about you guys, but this looks salivating to me. Gonna be hard to go back to just eating it normally.
without that spiciness factor in there. It's like a spicy teriyaki. All right, I want you to picture it with me, if you will, right? So let's say you have a super long layover like me, and you're just stranded in the desert here, okay? All the food is super overpriced. The cheapest things are like $16 and upwards, and you're not even gonna get full from that. They've got beer and stuff like that. So if you got buddies, I don't personally drink alone, so that's why I personally wouldn't grab anything like that. But imagine like it's just you and you're all alone. Maybe you got a flight delayed or something like that. Like the company took care of you. That would mean you're lucky in that position. But you bring along your little best friend. And I would highly recommend this more so for domestic flights, because American Airlines is as much of a pain in the ass that they can be. One upside is that they rarely actually focus on the weight. So you can actually bring whatever the heck you want within the dimensions of your bag. And this fits just fine in every kind of like carry-on size luggage that I've used. But just like imagine that kind of like you're starving and you're like, I can't afford anything here. Holy crap, that's gonna take it out of my budget. Because I already know you, since you watch the channel, I already tell you make good financial decisions. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm talking about. Good financial decisions. Now you might have to throw it away, and that's what I'm gonna get into in a sec. But bro, like you do not need to spend nickel and dime, an arm and a leg on your food just to be able to get through the day, just so you can get to your flight without starving yourself. And a lot of the times, if you get on a flight that's gonna be like a really short flight, they don't even give you any food. Like they charge you extra on the flight for that food. Now for today, I still have $10 in my budget, so if I want to go get anything I can, but I'll be full. So like maybe later I'll go grab like a burger or something like that if I'm really hungry. But for the most part, I got my snacks, I've got my food, I got 2 meals in one, guys. That's what I call an American portion, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna end this vlog right here because it's already gotten pretty long, and because the next thing I'm probably gonna be eating is either just gonna be normal airport food because I have the budget for it, and I highly recommend that you try to, you know, budget so you can afford at least something, just in case, you know, you're not able to pack something like this. But yeah, other than that, it's probably just gonna be on the airlines that I eat. But I love you guys. Go make good financial decisions. Go be the change you want in the world. I love you. Baboosh.